The average American works 1789 hours within 1 year. It is 60 hours more than a Japanese man, and a Japanese works 161 hours more than a Swiss. It means that a statistical Swiss works over 30 days shorter a year than the American. Japan is the country which can boast around the longest living citizens. The predicted life expectancy in the land of the rising sun takes out 83.4 years. On the third place, in the OECD countries, Switzerland positioned itself with a result of 82.9. The United States were on distant 26th place with the result 78.8 of years. Many comparabilities of the affluence of citizens exist. Percent of dollar millionaires towards the entire population is one of them. In the third biggest economy of the world, the number of dollar millionaires takes out 1.67%. In the USA, the country in which the majority of millionaires in the world live, the fraction to the entire population amounts to the 4.68%. However, in percentage terms, Switzerland is a state in which most of all millionaires in the world live, as many as 8.12. The unemployment is most often given in monthly or annual scale, to the purpose of the better devotion to the situation in the given state is it worthwhile seeing how its average decade is developing. The United States can show decades average of 6.8, Japan 4.2, however Switzerland only 3.2. In the United States, over 10,000 people die from the hands of murderers every year. It gives the richest worldwide country only the 108th place according to the global ranking of the safety. There are almost 5 people to 100,000 residents killed every year. In Switzerland, fewer than 1 man is being murdered to 100,000 citizens. In 2011, in Switzerland, 41 people were murdered. It is the same number as Alaska. Alaska, however, has 11 times smaller population. In Japan, which in this respect is on 4th place in the world, killed is an only 0.3 person to 100,000, what quantitatively is comparable with Ohio. However, Ohio has a smaller population over 11 times. In case of suicides, the situation looks inversely. Japan takes the last place with the result of 18.5. The United States is second with the result of 12.1, however third was Switzerland 9.2. Let us compare the major cities of area mentioned countries: New York, Tokyo and Zurich. Zurich is the smallest city with area of 88 square kilometers. New York is almost 14 times bigger. Tokyo, however, as many as 25 times bigger than Zurich. Tokyo, with its population of more than 13 million, is over 1.5 times more numerous than New York and as many as 34 times more numerous than Zurich. The price of new iPhone 6s varies worldwide. It is the cheapest in New York, $649. In Tokyo, it is almost $80 more expensive, whereas in Zurich over $150. However, let us check how hard the residents of these cities have to work to afford the new iPhone. Resident of Zurich can afford the newest Apple's devices after 16 working hours, resident of New York after 29 hours, however Tokyo's citizen has to work 38 hours. Volkswagen Golf is, or was, one of the most popular cars in the world. Due to this fact, it is relatively easy to compare its prices. The resident of Zurich must pay over $31,000 for new Golf, whereas residents of New York and Tokyo about $20,000. However, the average resident of the major city of Switzerland must work to get it only 5 months, while his friends from New York and Tokyo appropriately 6 and 8 months. Let us pass for the last comparison of working hours needed to buy a flat in the heart of the city. it is possible to notice that the price of flats is quite similar. The cheapest price for the flat in Zurich is $1.5 million, where the most expensive are in New York for over $1.8 million. The resident of Zurich will be able to settle in the new flat after 18 years of putting off, while the resident of New York and Tokyo after 46 years.